It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. My name's Adam Newell, and you're watching Up and Adam, where you guys come for all your latest and greatest for your pop culture news. And guys, today is no different. I apologize. It is 5 o'clock in the morning where I'm at right now. I'm about to go on a day trip, so I am pre-recording my 4 videos back to back right now in my Kickstart sweater because it's so cozy. It's so cold in here, so just bear with me. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And also, before we get started, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Erika because there is so much going on, and we've been following this so closely. We know that Ronald Richards has been tweeting nonstop when it comes to the case. After he was brought on by the trustees, everyone thought his tweets would slow down a little bit, but they absolutely have not. So with that, Erika and her defense counsel, they were trying to get Ronald Richards kicked off the case because they felt like he was exhibiting tabloid-like behavior. They felt like on social media, he was being super opinionated and that he should not be involved at all. So they even petitioned to have him removed from the case, and it didn't work out the way that they thought it would. Apparently, the petition was called Meritless by the court, and the court denied it, saying, nope, Ronald Richards will be definitely still a part of this case. He will continue to move forward in his investigation. Sorry, not sorry. I don't want to put words out there. This is what was said. The court denies Erika Girardi's failed bid to remove special counsel, and they issued a 35-page opinion. It said, despite the fact that I approved the application at the June 8th hearing and made it clear at the time that I would not limit Mr. Richards' First Amendment rights, Ms. Girardi, through her new attorney, is now making meritless arguments, including numerous tweets that should somehow disqualify Mr. Richards from representing the chapter's trustees. The fact that Ms. Girardi has new counsel does not allow her to ignore what happened at the hearing on June 8th and improperly rehash arguments that, well, from her opposition to the employee application. Now, according to the documents, there was no evidence that Ronald Richards, who at one time Erika Girardi was calling clown ass, well, it alluded to through her tweet. So she didn't actually say, Ronald Richards, you are this, but we kind of all picked up on what you were saying. And low budget, there was no evidence that Ronald Richards committed any ethical violations that would stop him from representing the trustee in charge of Thomas Girardi's bankruptcy. Now, there was another attorney, Aaron Joyce, who wrote a declaration that said to suggest any attorney who is on a case cannot publicly comment on the case or the filings is ludicrous. And any suggestion that, Ronald Richards' comments are against the law, that's disingenuous. Mr. Richards committed no breach of ethical duties due to the State Bar Act or California rules of professional conduct. And finally, he should be allowed to remain on special counsel. Now, of course, we know it's been said that Mr. Girardi, Tom Girardi, has made it known he will not be testifying in the upcoming court hearings. He will be pleading the fifth, and it's very telling. But also, one of my biggest questions is, would he even be able to talk at the upcoming hearing anyways? Like, would he be able to say anything if he's under conservatorship, or would his brother have to speak on his behalf? And if he is claiming late onset Alzheimer's and early dementia, this is what he was diagnosed with, right? So it's not just him claiming it. Somebody diagnosed him with this. Would his words have any merit in the upcoming hearings anyways? There's so many questions here. But at the end of the day, Erika Girardi now, it seems like, has tried twice to get Ronald Richards off the case. We obviously know that her and her defense team, they do not like him. And I feel like from what we're hearing, the court is seeing this as you're trying to buy time. I don't know what you're doing, but this doesn't do anything for the victims, for anyone. This is just a way for you to just kind of interrupt the whole process. And you're kind of like, hey, look over here while we're doing something over here. And it makes no sense. So instead of wasting our time and trying to get Ronald Richards kicked off the case, why don't we just move forward, figure out where the money is, and let him do his job? And now for Ronald Richards, I think he's made it very clear that he feels like the defense team and Erika, her and her defense team, I think he feels like they're just doing this because they know that he's on their ASS when it comes to finding out exactly where money is. Now, he is going to have the accountant come in and do a deposition, the manager, he's going to have the landlord, the people who do the books, everyone who could potentially have some sort of access to funds coming to or from any accounts. They will be brought in, they will be talked to, they will be investigated, I'm sure, to some degree. He's on it. He's going to figure out where the money went, where it came from. And that's the problem I think that they're seeing on Erika's side. They're like, oh shit, Ronald Richards is like, he's going to get this done and this could be a big problem. So let's pretend, and not pretend because he has been very active on Twitter, but let's just make it known he's been active on Twitter and see if maybe we can get him kicked off the case right away. It just didn't work out that way. We also know that next week's episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is going to be one hell of an episode because Sutton Strack is going to apparently just let Erika know how she feels when she says that she wants to kind of take a step back and disassociate herself for a little bit from their friendship. They have a lot of questions and the women are finally starting to ask the questions to which we all want to know. So it's about time, ladies. Ooh, 5 o'clock in the morning. I need some coffee, but it's about time that they ask the questions. And I know what some of you guys are going to say, leave Erika alone. I'm not on Erika's, behind. I'm just talking about the stuff that's making the headlines. And for this, we're just waiting to see. There's a lot of questions to which people want the answers. And then after seeing that Balenciaga post, the repost on Instagram of Erika pinned against the thing, and I know this is old news, but I found it on Twitter through another user who sent it to me, and seeing that there were the earrings that matched the Chanel earrings that said widows and orphans, this is just annoying. So yeah, if you are okay with posting stuff like that, which it's your social media, Erika, go ahead, do your thing. We get it. You are this stoic ice queen. We understand. But if you're going to post photos like this with widows and orphans earrings, then yes, we definitely want to know what you may or may not know. So again, with that, I don't think we're sorry about that. Guys, I just want to know what you think about Ronald Richards being able to remain on the case. How do you feel about Erika and her defense team trying to get him kicked off a couple of times, but the court being like, nope, this is meritless? Comment below, give me your opinions. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. And somebody get me some coffee. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. My neighbors probably hate me right now. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.